Kirtland Air Force Base is a big part of Albuquerque's economy, often a pawn in budget wars.
And the biggest single unit at Kirtland is a mystery to most New Mexicans. The elite 58th Special Operations Wing trains Air Force crews to fly deep inside hostile territory, missions critical in the war on terror. Pilot reporter Bob Martin tonight has their story.
It's not a bird, it's not a plane. It's the Air Force's latest super machine, the Osprey.
Oh, it's a fantastic airplane. Fantastic airplane. It's such a joy.
The CV-22 starts as a helicopter but can tilt its rotors and morph into a high-speed turboprop plane to zip through New Mexico skies.
The local terrain is very similar to what we are going to see in Iraq and Afghanistan, so it's a great training venue.
Not only does the 58th Special Operations Wing train all Air Force Osprey crews, but also all who fly giant C-130s on either combat rescue or special operations missions, like supporting Army Special Forces. The 58th also trains helicopter crews in the Pavehawk and highly modernized Hueys. The Ospreys and Pavehawk helicopters could not do long flights without the help of C-130s like this one. It may not look like a gas station, but it is. High above New Mexico, crews conduct a delicate aerial ballet. The C-130s extend fuel hoses stabilized by drag chutes. Pilots of the helicopters and Ospreys carefully maneuver their aircraft close enough to insert a long refueling probe into the hose. The dance is a mismatch. The helicopter must fly as fast as it can, and the C-130 must slow down to near stall. Instructors expect precise performance.
We do. It's a very dynamic mission that we do here. We teach a lot of different things.
The mission for us today is going to be moderate.
Before launch, there are detailed briefings. Today, a team of Air Force Pararescue specialists will be dropped at a remote site. Parachutes for both people and cargo are carefully packed at the parachute shop. Life support equipment like oxygen and survival gear is checked out. Each pararescue specialist, or PJ, trains up to 2 years to become an expert parachutist, paramedic, scuba diver, and survival expert. Graduation is a 9-day simulated combat rescue they must complete.
Not necessarily flawlessly, but we want them to show us that they have a really good basic foundation so that when we send them out to their teams and to their gaining units, we're sending them a quality product.
Tower Osprey 2-2.
To prepare for problems in the air, crews spend lots of time in multi-million-dollar simulators like this one for the Osprey. Instructors put the pressure on.
Engine compressor stalled. Okay.
Engine failure.
Engine
down.
failure.
Kidney
straight down.
Even gunners have a simulator to develop their combat skills. But nothing replaces shooting a real minigun. 30 bullets per second, and the 58th's primary defensive weapon for decades. Rescue crews in Vietnam often had to fight their way in and out. Today's crews use stealth and technology and darkness to try to slip in and out of enemy territory. Still, they may have to defend themselves, so a trailer called the War Wagon provides an introduction to the minigun. Instructors flip a switch to cause malfunctions.
So when the gun stops, we want them to get it back online using their checklist procedures and getting all that stuff down to where it's almost second nature to them.
If this thing fails...
Solving problems is also one of the jobs of the flight engineers trained here. They must learn every system and a lot more.
He's a tail gunner, rescue hoist operator, load master, actual flight engineer, radio operator, kind of a jack of all trades.
And align it with the cabin, okay?
Monster Garage is where flight engineers learn about hoisting. Civilian instructors are all former flight engineers.
Once you've got it settled down, now you can continue coming. We do provide them a lot of techniques for success, things that they need to do this job better, things we've learned through experience.
Push it out.
Taking apart the SPR.
Maintenance crews keep all the aircraft flying.
It's a very thankless job. You know, you have these the maintainers that are out here working on this aircraft day in and day out. They're really the unsung heroes.
Complex Ospreys take a lot of care.
For about every flight hour, it takes about 38 man-hours on the ground just to be able to maintain it.
Each year, the civilian and military members of the 58th, in scores of jobs ranging from maintenance to the flight deck, will train hundreds of new special operations crew members.
These people love their jobs. They love flying low. They love flying at night on night vision goggles. They love going out and picking up people and rescuing. This is a great mission for them.
Bob Martin, KRQE News 13.
And we love having them here. Here's another reason why. The 58th also helps out with search and rescue at home. Crews from Kirtland have rescued more than 200 people here in the Southwest.
That's an impressive operation. Boy.
Yeah, we went out there one time and did some of their training. Look out. Those guys are, that is
tough,
serious.
huh?
You weren't flying the Osprey, were you?
Well, just briefly. And,
yeah, right.
No, not at all. We're going through
They don't do that. They don't allow people to touch
No,
those.
especially not someone with my limited level of intelligence as well.